Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better?
Hold on, man. Yeah. Which one should we bring out, baby? Which one should we bring out, baby? The blue, the black one? LA. Or should we bring the blue? We doing blue. We doing the blue. Oh. Somebody then told y'all wrong. You damn right I'm happy. I don't know for y'all, if y'all didn't know, I told you I'm going for the Sparks. Oh, Cameron Brinky. Love me some Cameron Brinky. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. That was a great game. Was you not entertained? I was entertained. Fever got their ass whooped like they were supposed to. I'm so sick of hearing all this R.E. McDonald. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of all this. We played better this way without Caitlin, and we all gelling, and we're all unselfish, and we don't care who get, like, all the underlying dissing Caitlin Clark, the team been doing, the coach been doing. Fuck y'all too. How about that? That's why you got your ass whooped. Yeah, y'all been winning against them subpar boo-boo teams, the bottom feeders of the league. Even Phoenix Mercury, who've been one of the worst teams since DeWanna Bonner got there. The Storm, they last 10, they 4-6. So they've been playing horrible basketball. So yeah, you've been beaten. You beat the Sky, you beat the Wings, you beat the Aces, who's terrible. You beat the Storm, who's 4-6 on their last 10. You beat the Mercury, who was 4-6 of their last 10. Terrible. They just came over with a W, so now they 5-5, whatever. Terrible. But you come across these Sparks, who's 7-3 in their last 10, with Cameron Brinky back added to the squad. And now what you look like. Yeah, the score is misleading too, because the Sparks whooped y'all ass so bad they damn near took the starters off the floor. They took Cameron Brink, Kia Jackson, Plum, they took them off the floor, and then y'all made a little run. R.A. McDonald, the stats is empty stats. So y'all stats look good. Kelsey Mitchell, you had 34, I don't know where. I couldn't tell. I ignored your 34. It wasn't impressive. It was trash, actually. I just gotta keep it frank. It was nothing impressive about the 34. You hit some open threes, nice, cool. I don't know. I'm a hater of yours now, so maybe it was impressive to some. I don't know. But what happened to that defense? Y'all been talking about top-notch defense lately. That defense was getting smashed. You understand? Smashed. Let me go to the chat real quick, man. Let's get to the chat. Shout out to Manuel Luna. I stopped watching the game. Fever getting smashed. I don't know why you stopped watching. It was a beautiful thing to see. Again, listen, and if you don't know me already, I told y'all my two teams in the beginning of the season is the Fever and the Sparks. That's who I wanted to see win. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm not a Fever fan. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. I'm not a fan of this Fever team. Not this team. Not with all the haters and the ops and all of them. No. I'm not a fan. I'm not rooting for them. I'm not going to do it. It's a few players on that team that, yes, I like to see be successful. Two of them really ain't even getting playing time. That's Lexi Hall, Chloe Bibby. Sophie Yes, love to see her. Every time she do something, let's go, Sophie, the trophy. And AB from time to time. But when it come to them other ones, I'm laughing anytime. I'm laughing. Natasha Howard was getting cooked. She was getting fried. Stevens was frying. Everybody was frying Natasha Howard. Hamby was taking her to town in the paint. Stevens was taking her to town outside the paint. She was getting mixed and mangled, mixed and mastered. You would have thought she was a hot song. She was getting mixed and mastered, man. Yeah, out there looking like George Foreman. Natasha Howard looked like George Foreman, folks. All right, hold on. Who say John C? After the game, Kelsey Plum said, "I love playing basketball, but I love crack even more." Okay, God. Some people. Jerry, shout out to you. I turned if early on the 4th. Okay. Import says CC would have closed out the game. Shout out to you. CC, we miss you so much. Laughing, you damn right. Sparks. If Caitlin Clark wasn't in the league, let's just say I was a WNBA fan, I would be a fan of the Los Angeles Sparks. Okay? And so when Caitlin Clark is out, you damn, and we playing what? Oh, man, y'all should have heard me during the game. I was clowning. My son had turned into a Fever fan now. My son, he a Fever fan now. I said, "Oh no, nigga, this LA, boy." Hold on. Bowman say, "Yeah, I was rooting for them too. Poe, glad they fucking lost. Trying to play CC's game against the Sparks. They can't beat the Sparks without CC." That was nice. LA really about to sweep us. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they are. You look good, purple and gold, Paul. Appreciate it. I can't wait. Listen, I got a lot to break down today. I'm going to break down. I'm going to play the footage of the pregame presser and the walkthrough presser too. They did 2 pressers before this game, and the shit how they talk and how Stephanie White talks, you can tell they trying to move on from Caitlin Clark. They really trying to make Ari whatever. They trying to make her as if she's the starting point guard, like if she's the star starting point guard, not even just like this, a sub for Caitlin while Caitlin is out. No, they're trying to talk about her in a light like she's carrying this team, which she has been. That says a lot about y'all for a player to come in who was jobless to now be basically the leader of the team. Okay. Let's see how far that gets you. I don't think it'll get you too far. It was her, Kelsey Plum loves back. Who is this? Why you want to be stupid? We would not win with SW, Brink, AB, and Masterclass Clinic in blocking shots. Gave AB. Yes, she did. I told y'all I would take Cameron Brink over AB any day of the week. CC with Sophie, Lexi, Bibby, and Brink would make the haters go crazy. Listen, on my 2K, I got Rakia Jackson, Cameron Brink on my team. And we be balling just like that. We be balling with Caitlin Clark just like that. Shout out to Ravens fans. Rakia went crazy. Shout out to Rebecca in the building. Why not play Bibby and Timpson? We're going to talk about that. Let me read your comments first. Oh, man, that was great. I feel so good. That was a real good loss for the Fever. for the Fever. Real good loss. Stupid rotations by White. Super duper. All right. All right, what we got? 126. Make sure I hit the like button, man. Let's get into it a little bit. So let's see, man. Let's check this out here. Oh, and Chicago Sky win without Angel Reese tonight. Chicago Sky win without Angel Reese. It's just been a great day. It's been a great day for the Pope. Yes, it has been. Plum, 34 minutes, 25 points, 11 assists. She was balling. Do you hear me? Kelsey, Plum was balling. Rakia Jackson, 25. What was she? A plus 10. Kelsey was a plus 15. Stevens with 19 points out there. 5 for 5 from the 3. She was going crazy. And Cameron Brinky at 15 minutes with 5 blocks out there. Now, see, her offensive game, it's going to take a little time, especially for a big. It's all about your footwork and her timing around the rim and her comfortability. It's going to take her time to get back into it. Her shot was funky off tonight, but boy, she was so vicious on the defensive end. Burrell came in and gave some good minutes, hard minutes. Hamby went Hamby. 16.7 rebounds for her. Yeah, man, that was great. Okay, so let's get over here to this side. Let's see how many minutes. You know, I'm starting to believe when they signed Natasha Howard, they told her, we're going to give you 30 minutes plus. 30 minutes. You're going to get your 30 minutes. Natasha Howard going to get her 30 minutes. 32 minutes for Natasha Howard is wow to me. Okay? 32 minutes, 17.7 rebounds, but I don't give a shit about them points. That girl is terrible. Okay? She's not a good player. Kelsey Mitchell, 31 points, 31 minutes. 33 minutes for Aaliyah Boston. R.A. McDonald, 29 minutes, 15 points, whatever. That's such a lie. That'll lie to you, too. Lexi Hall, 21 minutes. Sophie with 25. Timpson with 4. Bibby with 2 minutes. Well, basically 3 minutes. 2 minutes, 56 seconds. So she had 3 minutes out there. You have all these bigs. Dantas with 6 minutes. She was playing horrible. It looked like she played more minutes than 6. But Dantas has been playing horrible. And I love Dantas. But she's been playing horrible. And so to me, it's like Bibby has been playing amazing. So why not go with Bibby a lot of the times? And then why give Natasha Howard so many minutes when you have a Bibby and a Michaela Timpson? That's what I just don't understand that. Because Michaela Timpson, if Dantas is playing the way she playing, which is bad, then you have Michaela Timpson play the backup 5 for AB. And Natasha Howard, she don't need to play 30-nothing minutes when you have a Chloe Bibby who can stretch the floor better than Natasha Howard, who can play defense just as good as Natasha Howard, if not better. Natasha Howard ain't locking nobody down. She's not grabbing hella 5 rebounds. She's not doing none of that. And it's only because you give her so many minutes and y'all try to feature her so much and give her the ball so much to where, she get her points. She gets some points. But that could easily be Chloe Bibby too. I think she has way more to offer than Natasha Howard. And if you want to start Natasha Howard because of her years in the league, because she old as Jesus, then go ahead. But she should only be playing like 21, 22 minutes. Her talent isn't so great to where she needs 30 minutes a night, like as if she is an AB or a Kelsey Mitchell or a Caitlin Clark. She's not that. She's not one of those type players. 22, 23 minutes max. especially when you have backups like a Timpson, a Bibby, and a Dantas, if she could get her head out, or you know what. So that's crazy. The fact that once they signed Chloe Bibby for the rest of the year, now she can't get more than 3 fucking minutes, more than 4 minutes. And when she was playing more minutes the games before, she was producing. So it's like you benched her for what reason? And she was producing in wins. So that's just dumb to me. Doesn't make any sense. Sophie had a bad shooting night tonight. But yeah, this team, again, now let's get into this. Let's get into the pregame show. I gotta bring this up because this right here, it's so foul. To me, it's I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all listen and read it how you want to read it. I'm gonna react to it though, but man, it's crazy work. So the first one came early in the day. Let's go here. Let's go here. Hold on. Pull this back up. Let's pull this up real quickly. All right, so this was Natasha House, Sophie Cunningham, Stephanie White, and Ari McDonald shoot around media August 5th. Today the 5th, right? Am I tripping? Yes. Okay, so this was during shoot around, I believe. Let's listen.
All right, how are you feeling heading into tonight's game?
I feel good. We feel good. Today was the day that
I can't tell me showing like George Foreman or somebody.
We had to, focus in even more.
Buster Douglas looking at it.
We did a little walkthrough yesterday, but today everybody feel good.
Anthony Edwards looking at it.
You get more rest today or something like yesterday? Is that why y'all can
Patrick Beverly looking at it.
Yeah, we got some rest yesterday. We did.
Stop covering up that Adam's apple. Stop covering up that Adams.
Walkthrough, but today, shoot around, we got to come. So, but other than that, like we all feel ready. We feel ready for tonight.
I see that you like have fun. How important is that for that bond? For games to have fun and kind of connect with each other.
You always want to have fun. This is our job, though. But at the end of the day, you still want to have fun with the job that you just wake up and you put shoes on, you go out there and go hoop, but you still want to have fun. That's the good thing about our team. Like our bond is so tight, and like at the end of the day, we're gonna have fun regardless, no matter what.
The Spartans are kind of like on a hot run right now. Just come off a 5-game winning streak. What do you guys plan to do to kind of like stop today?
Keep doing the thing that we're doing. Our focus is, limiting them to one shot, rebounding, making sure we take care of the ball, and also get back in transition. Is playing defense. That's our main thing. Our offense is going to flow by itself, but it's just our defense. We got to make sure our defense is up to par.
I want to talk about Ari. How important has she been since she came? Obviously, she's with the Spartans as well. Now she's with you all. She feel like she's having a.
Now, why is it? I got a quick question. Because it seemed like it's only one person asking all the questions right now. And I can tell by the sound of his voice, it's a black man, right? Which I'm not mad at none of this. But I'm just saying, well, I thought usually isn't it like 2, 3, 4 people around here? But again, it's shoot around. I don't know. Let's go. But again, so much. I just want y'all to pay attention to how much they talk about Ari McDonald and her new role and her addition and all of that. Just what every interview, everyone is always about Ari McDonald, like as if she's a star, as if they traded for, like as if she's Kelsey Plum, like the Fever got Kelsey Plum or something. They got Ari McDonald, but they ask so many questions about her every interview, as if like she's the new star point guard of the Indiana Fener. Let's listen.
A real year so far as well. So how impactful has she been?
Ari's been a huge part of this right here so far. She's been amazing. Even when we had her for a hardship and we let her go, but her coming back been amazing. Like just her facilitating the floor, her being
Huge, amazing.
the snake of our team as the point guard. She's been doing an amazing job.
Getting ahead of the snake as the point guard of our team. She's doing an amazing job.
Is there anything about her personality that you think has allowed her to integrate into like your guys' culture as quickly as it has?
It's her being her. It's airy playing airy ball. That's all, and just her just being confident out there.
Airy playing airy ball. Airy playing airy ball. But we got a problem with Caitlin playing Caitlin ball. But we ain't got a problem with Airy playing airy ball. We just like her being her. Just do you, Airy. There's no problems here when you just do you, baby. But CC, no, you pass the ball to us black girls. Airy, you one of us, girl. Do you shine light, black magic?
I want her to be confident, so.
Taj, could you just talk about the depth of this group and how that has made a really big impact during this 5-game stretch?
It made a huge impact for us, and that's a good thing for us, because some days people won't be on some games. Some players will. Huge impact, and just her just being confident out there. That we want her to be confident. So.
Taj, could you just talk about the depth of this group and how that has made a really big impact during this 5-game stretch?
It made a huge impact for us, and that's a good thing for us, because some days people won't be on some games. Some players will. Like, so with our bench, like they bring that energy as well. Even though like some of the starters come out, they also bring that energy and keep that tempo going for us when it's time for us to get back into the game. So the depth is very important for our team, and so far so good.
You guys are the number one crunch time defense in the last 10 games, and you guys have obviously won a lot of games in that stretch. Is there anything that you would attribute that to?
Is it on defense?
Yeah.
No, just us all of us just being on the string and just communicating. That's the main thing right there. When our defense is clicking, like it's hard for our opponent to score.
Who's the best communicator on the team defensively?
Me and AB.
Speaking of that, was she just like player of the week, right?
Yeah, player of the week. Yeah.
All right, so we talk about like how cool is that to see, like you all on a momentum right now. National.
AB works hard. She works extremely hard to get that. You see day in and day out. Like I just see her growing so far this season. It's an amazing. I'm happy that I'm here to be the vet, to actually guide her and actually push her to be that type of player. So I'm really proud of her, and also getting player of the week.
How you feeling?
Good. How are you?
How are you?
Good. You know, I feel like we're starting to catch rhythm a little bit offensively, especially defensively, and I think that's what sets the tone for our team. But we got to continue to stack the days. You know, this is a LA team that's given us struggles down the stretch. They're long, they're athletic, they play with like they have nothing to lose, and it's a tough matchup for everyone in this league just because of their length. And so it's going to be a good test.
7-3, they last 10. They've been whooping ass
For us tonight.
This is
and
the
Cameron Brink is back, and she be whooping ass. White girl power.
Game of the road trip. You guys are playing every other day. Just how are you guys feeling mentally, physically? Just where's the fatigue at?
No, we're good. We're good. Seriously, I think we know where we're at in the part of the season. We have to play with a sense of urgency. Continue to stack the days. Continue to be consistent. Dialing in on scout. Dialing in on recovery. And I think we're doing a really good job of that. So it's just part of it.
Sophie, how big a role has the depth played during this 5-game stretch and just different players having to step up?
Huge. It's huge. And I think that's why they made the roster how they did. Because if someone doesn't have it, we have two other people who will. And it might be a starter. It might be someone who's coming off the bench who maybe hasn't played in a game or so. But I think that's what is so fun about this team is that in every position, everyone is interchangeable. And so we have confidence in everybody. Everybody has confidence to come up and make the big shot or make the big play. And I think that's important.
Does your role or what you're being asked to do feel significantly different as a starter? Does it just kind of feel like different groups, pairings of players?
We have too many athletes on our team that it should never come down to the wire. But when it does, that is a great stat to like kind of hang our hat on and stay confident in that.
She's just playing a week. You talk about Leah Foster being player of the week.
Yeah, no, I mean, she's been great.
Black guy.
She really has been our rock. She's been our backbone. We've played through her, and she's been very consistent for us. And not just scoring the basketball, but being a facilitator, locking down on the defensive end, really being a high level communicator on the defensive end as well. And she's been outstanding.
She's a facilitator. Let me see some Aaliyah Boston stats. Because he's saying what I don't like. She passes the ball sometime. I don't get it. What do you mean? She's a facilitator. Okay, no, the game. Let me see. This game. No, that's this game. Regular season. She averaging 4 assists. Okay, that is pretty good for you. Okay, all right.
And she's really continued to grow throughout the course of the season.
Talk about how Ari has played a role in your system and how she changed the game.
Yeah, well, Ari certainly
changed the game. You see what I mean? Like, talk about how Ari is a big role. You see how they make it a point to talk about Ari as if she's a star. This is crazy. This is a girl who was jobless. Now it's like every interview, every player they talk to is, well, how about Ari? How about Ari? They trying to run this narrative.
For speed, her ability in the backcourt to push tempo, her ability to get downhill and get to the rim. I mean, we really only had one downhill player in Kelsey before we got Ari in the mix, and her decision making.
That right there, that was crazy work right there. We only had one downhill player in Kelsey into Ari. Now, if you don't consider Caitlin Clark a downhill player, then you're fooling yourself. You haven't watched Caitlin Clark. She definitely gets downhill. And that's why her step back works so good. That's why her behind the back step back, because she get to going. They think she's going downhill because she does that. And when she they flying because she gets downhill. So to say, I understand, and again, I don't want to hear, she talking about when she hurt. No, that's what you specify that then. You don't act as if you don't have Caitlin Clark on the floor, and you didn't say since Caitlin Clark's been out, all we had was Kelsey. She said no, all we had was Kelsey that gets downhill. Let's rewind it. This two totally big different things. Trust me, it is.
About how Ari has played a role in your system and how she changed the game.
Yeah, well, Ari certainly changes the game because of her speed. Her ability in the backcourt to push tempo, her ability to get downhill and get to the rim. I mean, we really only had one downhill player in Kelsey before we got Ari in the mix, and her decision making. Her ability to run the team.
Caitlin Clark was there before Ari, right? And she was playing. So in her eyes, we only had one downhill player before Ari got in the mix. Now while Caitlin Clark was out, we only had one until we got Ari, because that's why it's big difference. And you just disregarding that Caitlin Clark gets downhill. That is wild to me. What about to y'all? Let me go look at the chat. What about to y'all? She should be fired. This feels like the classroom where the dumb kid gets the academic achievement awards. They don't want CC to break all the records. Stephanie Whitesucker, Coach Nee. This lady just said that Caitlin Clark don't get downhill. Am I tripping? I don't know, Chad. Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. All right, I don't see too many commenting on this. But that to me, that's like, if I'm Caitlin Clark, I don't know. It's like, what do you fuck you mean? You only have one player, as Kelsey Mitchell, that got downhill. Like, what? Like, as if all I do is just shoot threes. Like, so you basically trying to say the same shit everybody else saying? And you my coach, and you want to sit here and act like what? I don't know how. I don't get down.
Has grown as her confidence has grown. We've seen that she can step up and make big shots. And she also really sets the tone for us on the defensive end, getting into offensive players.
A couple people have attributed her confidence to being like a big part of why she's had so much success. What do you think has allowed her to be so confident?
I think we just allow her
So
to be
there
her.
is an extra person. And see that extra. See now that white lady didn't ask Natasha Howard nothing, but she did ask Sophie Cunningham. That's what was interesting too. The black dude seems to be the only one. Not seems to be. He was the only one to ask Natasha Howard questions. But there's a white lady here. The white lady asked. So let me go back real quick. Hold on. I'll get back. Hold on. We'll get right back to this. Hold on. Because this is wild to me. Hold on. Hold on.
To see like you all on a momentum right now. How she has.
Black man asked her all the questions for sure. For sure. Now.
But player, so I'm really proud of her, and also getting player of the week.
How you feeling?
Good. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
White woman off the top.
I feel like we're starting to catch rhythm a little bit offensively, especially defensively, and I think that's what's. We know where we're at in the part of the season. We have to play with a sense of urgency. Continue to stack the days. Continue to. No, we're good. We're good. Seriously, I think.
Third game of the road trip, you guys are playing every other day. Just how are you guys feeling mentally, physically? Just where's
different woman. So you had a white woman and you got another woman. So okay, and that sounds like a black woman. I'm just going off. This one sound like a black woman. But so far the dude ain't asked nothing to Sophie, the black man, who just asked Natasha a bunch of shit.
playing every other day? Just how are you guys feeling mentally, physically? Just where's the fatigue at?
No, we're good. We're good. Seriously, I think
that's the lady.
we know where we're at in the part of the season. We have to play with a sense of urgency. Continue to stack the days. Continue to be consistent.
Let's move back. Let's go back.
Very consistent for us, and not just scoring the basketball, but being a facilitator, locking down on the defensive end, really being the high level communicator on the defensive end as well. She's been great. She really has been our rock. She's been our backbone. We've played through her, and she's been very consistent for us, and not just scoring.
Talk about Leah Foster.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no, I mean she's been great. She really has been our rock. She's been our backbone. We've played through her, and she's been very consistent for us, and not just scoring the basketball, but being a facilitator, locking down on the defensive end, really being the high level communicator on the defensive end as well. And she's been outstanding, and she's really continued to grow throughout the course of the season.
Talk about how Ari has played a role in your system and how she changed the game.
Yeah, well, Ari certainly changes the game because of her speed. Her ability in the backcourt to push tempo, her ability to get downhill and get to the rim. I mean, we really only had one downhill player in Kelsey before we got Ari in the mix, and her decision making. Her ability to run the team has grown as her confidence has grown. You've seen that she can step up and make big shots, and she also really sets the tone for us on the defensive end, getting into offensive players.
A couple people have attributed her confidence to being like a big part of why she's had so much success. What do you think has allowed her to be so confident?
I think we just allow her to be her. Right now, we know that we had a need for her ability, her speed.
We allow her to be her. Didn't Natasha Howard just say that? We let Ari. So that's a saying that's going around. That's a saying that's going. Let Ari be Ari. Let Ari be Ari. But Kaylin can't be Kaylin. Imagine that. Number one pick can't be themselves. But the jobless hardship contract signee can. The once jobless hardship now starter. Now she's the everything of the team. We just let her be her. Just let her do her. We trust her. This is crazy shit, man. I cannot support this team, bro. I can't support, especially when Kay, look at her face. She is such a fucking, this is a meth head's face. Methany White. I can't support this team when Caitlin Clark is not playing it. They don't support Caitlin Clark at all. Do y'all hear how she is talking about the backup, soon-to-be backup point guard? Do y'all hear how she's talking about the soon-to-be backup coming off the bench point guard? Because why? Because we have the star player of the league. Do you see what the LA Sparks did with Ari? They said, yes, thank you, but no thank you. We got Kelsey Plum now. We don't need 2 5-foot little guards, strong and all. We don't need that. That you got game, thank you, but no thanks. We got Kelsey Plum. We don't need 2 ball dominant, need the ball in their hands players, and you're going to need minutes, and that's just tough for us to put you on the floor alongside with Kelsey Plum. It's not going to make sense for us, just like it doesn't make sense for us. We have somebody who's better than Kelsey Plum, Caitlin Clark. And we don't need another ball-dominant guard on the floor with Caitlin Clark. So while y'all trying to pump her up, just to really, you better sit her ass on the bench when Caitlin Clark comes back. So I don't know why you trying to build her up to do what? Sit on a fucking bench? Or do you got other plans? You got other plans. Because, of course, y'all most likely won't start Caitlin Clark when she gets back. You most likely will say, oh, well, we're going to have you coming off the bench first and restrictions and trying to treat her like Cameron Brink, like she been out for a whole entire season, which she basically fucking has. But, I mean, my goodness. I can see it coming now, though. The way you are talking, it just feels like Caitlin won't even be starting for a minute. If she do come back, especially even closer to playoff time, like y'all might just really try to use Caitlin and use the excuse of we have to get her back into. We don't just want to put her out there type shit. Like I can see that coming. I can see it coming. And trying to make it seem like, all right, so that's why I say I'm laughing at y'all when y'all get y'all ass whooped like you did tonight. By the very team that gave Ari McDonald's ass away because they was more invested in Kelsey Plum.
What do you think has allowed her to be so confident?
I think we just allow her to be her, right? We know that we had a need for her ability, her speed, her quickness. She's a player who came into a situation, and I think when she was on her flight to Indianapolis, had already memorized the playbook. I mean, that just shows that what kind of IQ she has. It shows that she was ready for the opportunity. We often talk about stay ready so you don't have to get ready, and she stayed ready. And we allow her to do what she does best.
Do you always talk about that? Because I clowned you about something when I in the whole chat answered. Y'all remember that when we was like stay ready? Because she was acting as if the team with Caitlin being in and out, it's just hard for us to be ready for the situation because we don't know if she's in or she's out, and that's when it was like, hey, and I said the saying is stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. What do you mean? Everybody should be prepared to step up at any given time because this is sports. Shit can happen at any given time, and you're only good as your weakest link. That's something you should have been preaching, but you had an excuse for acting like Caitlin coming in and out of the lineup is really what's really hurting y'all's record on why y'all keep losing because you don't know if Caitlin's playing, if she is playing, if she's in practice, if she's not in practice, or she. But now you got the nerve to use the stay ready so you don't have to get ready, saying like and trying to big up Ari McDonald. This is funny.
Everybody that on this team believes in her, and she's helped get us to another level.
Oh, I can't.
And she's helped get us to playing consistent basketball.
Yeah.
You guys are also the. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask you, you've been a former guard yourself. Talk about your guards working together and how they all sharpen each other, and just even when Caitlin is in the lineup, how you feel about that chemistry and camaraderie that they have built, establishing setting the tone for the team?
Yeah, I mean, I think our team chemistry overall is just really good. We've got a lot of great human beings who really pull for one another. They don't really care who gets the credit. They just want to go out and win. And they want to put each other in.
See, and that right there, that's the undertone dissing Caitlin Clark. When you keep hearing them say that, when you keep hearing them say the same thing about Ari, you just heard Natasha Howard say, we just let Ari be Ari. When you hear the coach come right in after that and say, we just let her be her. Right? And then you hear this, nobody cares who gets to shine. Like what? Let's listen to this again. She's talking about Caitlin Clark, like as if that's what Caitlin Clark cares about. And that's this shit, boy.
Is just really good. We've got a lot of great human beings who really pull for one another. They don't really care who gets the credit. They just want to go out and win. And they want to.
Again, who talks about giving who the credit? You automatically got to give Caitlin Clark credit. Everybody has to give Caitlin Clark the credit because she is the main vocal point of the team. So when you say stuff like, no, nobody care about getting the credit. Now, Caitlin don't care about it, but she gets it. She gets it. She don't shoot the logo threes to get credit. Is that what you try your like little sneak underline saying certain shit like as if, it's not about one person over here? That's the same thing as saying, it's not just about one person over here. Because you're really talking about the people that's playing right now. You're talking, when you say nobody cares who gets the credit, you're talking about the people that's actually on the floor playing for the team right now. And it's not Caitlin Clark. So, I'm not dumb to the shit she's doing at all. And the shit she's saying. Caitlin Clark might be slow to this, but I'm not.
Is just really good. We've got a lot of great human beings who really pull for one another. They don't really care who gets the credit. They just want to go out and win. And they want to put each other in positions to succeed.
Like Caitlin don't.
Our guard play and consistency with being able to knock down shots, of being able to spread the floor, or being able to find the right pass, get the ball moving, playing inline to inline in the court as opposed to free throw line to free throw line. I think that has opened up some areas for us on the offensive end. I think it allows AB a little bit more space to operate. I'm just really proud of the growth that we continue to show.
I have an actual question for you, but who's in charge of the Hawks right now?
I have no idea.
This is why you need to get her back on the court.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, wait, it said it's Caitlin. This is why I need to get her back on the court.
Who's in charge of the Hawks right now?
I have no idea.
This is why you need to get her back on the court.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
she won't make eye contact.
Yeah.
Speaking about that, the reason why I said the guards.
Yeah, ain't nothing you can do about that. That's right. It's Caitlin. If it's Caitlin, then it ain't nothing you can do about that. She got the ox.
This debate that the toughest position in the league right now is the 4th spot, but most basketball people.
The toughest or the most talented?
I don't know. You tell me. So that's what I would like to hear from a coach.
Yeah. I mean, I think the 4 position is critical. I mean, point guard position is critical, but I think the 4 position is critical. It's the game has changed, right? So much. And you think about the 4s in our league with Fee and Stewie. And I mean, they kind of headlined the change maybe. And
not Natasha Howard, though. Why is she getting 30 minutes? If the 4 is so critical, why is Natasha Howard, our starting 4, getting 30 minutes?
How the game is played, we did so back in the day when we moved Tamika to the 4, as well. And it's really is a 4 guard kind of system and style with a lot of great size at those positions. I still think the point guard is always going to be the toughest position to play in the league. There's no doubt about it. But, and traditionally when you've had the bookends of the point and the post, you've been in a good situation. But a lot of teams run stuff through their 4 players. So.
Thank you, Coach.
You guys are the number one crunch time defense over the last 10 games. I was wondering if there's anything you would attribute that to.
I think just our ability to dig in. We've become a more disciplined defensive team. We got to continue to stay that way. We've become a better communicating team on the defensive end of the floor.
Or you mean you just been playing boo-boo ass teams that's been on losing streaks every game since you've been back, from the Aces to the Storm to the Mercury to the Sky to the Wings to the to everybody except for the Sparks contributed to that.
We want to disrupt and dictate on the defensive end, and at moments when you have
Hold on. We're gonna be done with this one because we got the other one right before the game. I just did that was wild. She said what I wanted. I wanted y'all to hear, and Natasha Howard say. And now let's go to the one right before the game, the pregame.
Steph, since the All-Star break, is there any specific adjustment you can pinpoint or anything that this team's done really well during this win streak that stands out to you?
I think number one, just time together, learning one another, putting each other in positions to be successful, the attention to detail defensively, continuing to get better on the defensive end. I think we did a really good job right out of the gate in May, and then we kind of took a dip, in June and found our way back, after All-Star break. And really for us, it starts on that end.
Sophie's time's been really well since she got this started. I guess how do you keep Lexi still in this different role for her?
Yeah, I think that's one of the benefits and the challenges of us having a deep team is the benefit is anybody can be ready to go at any given moment. The challenge
not when you leave everybody on the bench for the whole first 6 minutes in the game. Listen, there was no substitution until Lexi came in with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. So that's just ridiculous to me. Your starting lineup ain't that fire, and it wasn't like they was firing off on all cylinders to where you couldn't sub in your go-tos, your firecracker, Lexi Hall. And that don't mean like you have to take out Sophie when you put in Lexi Hall. That's just so dumb to me. It's like them two is almost the same players. You want to put them on the floor together too because their chemistry is nice together. So if you're going to put Lexi in, keep Sophie, you take out either Kelsey or you take out Ari McDonald. Or you can take out Natasha Howard and put Sophie at the 4 for a little bit for the stretch 4 if that's the case. But y'all act as if Ari McDonald, again, is such a, if she's the main player of the team damn near. That you got to take Sophie out instead of Ari McDonald out. Or you can't take Kelsey Mitchell out for a second if that's the case. If you want to do so big on Ari McDonald, but goodness, it's not always good to have 2 5-foot nothings on the floor together. With Kelsey Mitchell and Ari McDonald, that's what you got. So if you take Sophie out and replace her with Lexi, you still got 2 5-foot nothings on the court. But if you take one of them out, because we've seen Sophie run the point guard, had the duties from time to time, Kelsey Mitchell seems to be making some damn good passes as of recent. And so let her play. Her and Sophie should be able to take over the point guard duties for a few minutes. And then Chloe, again, let's go.
How you manage and how you get everybody, in the game and stay on a roll. But Lexi's one of those players, like Sophie, it doesn't matter. She's going to come in, one of her greatest strengths is her energy that she brings, her ability to use her length on the defensive end of the floor. Obviously, she can stretch the floor with her 3-point shot. She knows that we believe in her. She knows that we believe every time she shoots the ball that it's going to go in. And
to me, Lexi played nonchalant tonight. She didn't play like how she usually play tonight. Like even when Lexi's not hitting shots, she's everywhere. She's all over the floor. She's diving after loose balls. She's trying to get every rebound. She's always at least in the facility of a rebound if she doesn't shoot the ball. You will see her in the picture somewhere tonight, not so much. And she played with I like how she got into it with Plum, how she smiled. She gave Plum the pretty girl, I'll fuck you up smile. Don't let the pretty girl taste fool you, Plum. I'll give you this work. Little mama. She did give Plum that feel. I was like, oh, it was cold too. Especially when they gave you the slow-mo and the replay on the slow. Oh, yeah. She didn't smile at her like, because she stopped like, what? And it seemed like Plum understood the lingo real quick. Like, okay, yeah, go ahead, go that way, go ahead. I'm not going at it with you.
I think the biggest thing with this group is that they play for each other. That nobody really cares who gets the credit. They just want to go out and compete and put our team in position to win.
Hey, Coach, Sean Keller from the broadcast. For Ari, that time when she was away from you, what did you miss from her in terms of wanting to be able to get her back on your roster? And then when you first took over, what were some points of emphasis with the league?
I think for Ari, her speed certainly. Another player that can get downhill. Really, when we didn't have Ari, it was only Kelsey. So having somebody else that can break down the defense, that can get them in rotation.
Repeated it. Do you hear me? She repeats it. She repeats it. The only person we had that can get downhill is Kelsey Mitchell. She repeats this.
That can get downhill and what she does on the defensive end of the floor. I mean, she's a menace. Like, she gets into you. She sets the tone on that end. She's picking up 94 feet, really causing opponents, some issues from that standpoint. And I think with AB, the biggest thing I talked to AB about in the offseason was how
they looking to move away from Caitlin Clark. They really don't want her to come back to this team. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why I say sit out. This is wild. The way she talks is crazy to me. The way she looks like Doctor Strange.
Wanted to use her as a hub and play through her. She came into this league predominantly a back to the basket player. You saw a year ago.
What's that cartoon with the little doctor? What's that cartoon? The doctor, he be doing. I can't remember. My kids used to watch it. This girl, this woman right here.
When Caitlin was drafted, that she was utilized a ton in the screen and roll, and we want to be able to do all of that. But she also is one of the smartest players and instinctual players on our team, and she's a high IQ talent, and she's a great facilitator. And so using her in multiple positions on the floor as a hub to play through her. We trust her decision making, and we wanted to empower her to be in that role. I think the next step for her is to consistently hunt some of those threes that I feel like she's getting.
See, it's just like everything it seems is geared up to let's AB, you can facilitate. Ari, you facilitate. Kelsey, you can facilitate. Sophie, Natasha, you bring the ball up. We don't need CC to do that. AB can facilitate. When and this is how bad this she always like a smoker every time I pause it. Every time. She like a straight crackhead. But this is what I'm talking about. AB last year, she used to not know what to do out of the pick and roll. When they blitzed Caitlin Clark and she would throw it to AB and AB be wide open and it's 4-on-3, she would be so hesitant. It took her so long to realize she had an open player either underneath the basket or in the corner, depending on what the defense is doing. And she has to make that player in the middle make a decision to either guard her or guard the player underneath. And that player on the wing, the defensive player on the wing, if she don't help that player, if she leaves and helps this player underneath, I mean, you have the corner three wide open. She didn't understand those things. And it was frustrating. So to say she has such a high IQ and no, the fuck she doesn't. Now it has gotten better, and even towards the end of it, she started learning. Oh, I have this option. Me first. Make that defender come like I'm a threat to score. So make that defender come up. Now I have that option or that option, depending on what that third defender does, because it's 4-on-3. She had to be taught that last year at some point during the season, because she wasn't doing it at all through the first half of the season. Like, she was clueless. I used to be raving and ranting about, how doesn't she know who to go to now? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, how doesn't she know who to go to out of the 4-on-3? I mean, out of when Kaylin get a blitz like that and she has a 4-on-3 opportunity, how don't she know the actions? Either you score, make that defender come up, and you have that inside player, and if that defender takes that inside player away, you have the outside corner shot wide open every time. So all this AB, and all she did was use pick and roll. No, they didn't get to use pick and roll because Kaylin Clark was blitzed more than anybody in the league all combined. She was blitzed more times than everybody in the league combined. So they didn't get to roll, pick and roll just all day. And no, AB was able to make a lot of decisions out of the when they blitz her out of 4-on-3 actions all day long. So you're so full of shit. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Coach, what do you want to see from Harry against her former LA Sparks?
Same thing she's been doing. I don't want her to do anything different.
Yeah, and again, and look at all these airy questions. Look at all these airy questions. They got Sophie, they got Lexi, they got Boston, they got Kelsey, they got Howard. They ain't asked one Howard question. Not one Natasha Howard question. Not one. Right? This shit pisses me off because this is on purpose. They keep bringing it up so she can keep glorifying how great Ari McDonald is and how important she is to the team.
Outside of herself, I want her to continue to be a great spark for us, getting downhill, get to her to continue to.
Former LA Sparks.
Same thing she's been doing. I don't want her to do anything different. I don't want her to play outside of herself. I want her to continue to be a great spark for us, getting downhill, get to the rim, breaking down defenses, picking up full court. She just needs to be who she is, and she's been great for us.
Hi, Coach. Robin Gomen for Agence France Presse. Caitlin Clark has missed a couple of games this season. How do you see her going through that period, which is tough for a player missing games, especially at the second season?
Yeah, I think anytime you have the game taken away from you, you have an opportunity to see it from a different perspective. And she's been playing this game since she was, a kid, and has really never sat on the sideline and had to watch it from a quote unquote coach's point of view. You see things differently on the sideline. You feel things differently when you're on the floor, and you see it differently on the sideline. I think that for her to be able to look at it in a different way, to be able to see how her teammates have elevated, to see different ways that when she gets back, that she can put them in positions to be successful that she might not have noticed on the floor. To see the success that we've had, because of how we've had to play. And then our job is to reintegrate her and allow her to do what she does best. That when she gets be able to look at things differently on the sideline, and has really never sat on, you have an opportunity to see it from a different perspective. Yeah, I think anytime.
Caitlin Clark has missed a couple of games this season. How do you see her going through that period, which is tough for a player missing games, especially at the second season?
Yeah, I think anytime you have the game taken away from you, you have an opportunity to see it from a different perspective. And she's been playing this game since she was, a kid, and has really never sat on the sideline and had to watch it from a quote unquote coach's point of view. You see things differently on the sideline. you feel things differently when you're on the floor and you see it differently on the sideline. I think that for her to be able to look at it in a different way.
This is so dumb. This excuse she is trying to use that like this is great for Caitlin Clark to be sitting on a sideline as if she is such a bad player. Like she said it as if Caitlin Clark needs to learn how to play basketball. She's saying this shit as if Caitlin Clark needs to learn how to play basketball or her system better or whatever she's teaching. Like you can tell, look, Caitlin. Like, what is she talking about? This is what tells me they want her to be on the sideline. Everything that's going on, this whole get down, everything that everybody's saying is scripted shit. It's scripted shit, man. Period. This is scripted. This is crazy. She glorifies how Ari McDonald's playing full court defense, getting up in their chests, all of this, breaking down the defense, getting downhill, just Ari beat Ari like, and then, oh man, Caitlin Clark needs to sit on. Ari McDonald was able to get on the plane, know the playbook, and she's like, yeah, she stayed ready, so she ain't got to get ready. But Caitlin Clark needs to, this is great for her to sit on the sidelines and watch it like this for weeks on out. Game after game, she gets to just see it. Yeah, from the coach's standpoint. You see how she said that? From my point of view is what she's telling us. Caitlin needs to learn my playbook from my point of view, sitting her ass on that sideline. Meanwhile, Ari McDonald learned my playbook overnight, and she running it to the T to perfection, just like I like it. And this is my point guard moving fucking forward.
To be able to see how her teammates have elevated, to see different ways that when she gets back, that she can put them in positions to be successful that she might not have noticed on the floor. To see the success that we've had, because of how we've had to play. And then our job is to reintegrate her and allow her to do what she does best.
Reintegrate her. And have you learned your lesson now, Caitlin? Have you learned your lesson? We'll put you back in the mix off the bench because I got a point guard that learned the playbook overnight. She didn't need to sit on the sidelines and learn my playbook like you do. So we're going to have to reintegrate you and see if you have learned your lesson about shooting logo threes and just playing off the ball and just being happy and playing. You need to play full court defense like Ari McDonald. We need you to play. Are you going to play full court defense like Ari McDonald? You need to play alongside Ari McDonald, and you need to play this way. You see what happens if you play like.
Some of absorbing some of that, being around our coaches, sitting by our coaches on the bench, listening to some of the things that we're talking about, some of the things that we're looking for. Just hopefully it gives her a different perspective.
Go back. See the coaches.
That being around our coaches, sitting by our coaches. On the, because of how we've had to play, to see different ways that when she gets back, that she can put them in positions to be successful that she might not have noticed on the floor.
That she might not have noticed, like as if you can't point whatever something that she may have missed out in film session. So you might not have film sessions. But you can't point that out in film study. You can't say, "Oh, look, Caitlin, right here. When that happens like this, and this goes, and then this opens. You see how that opened up right there? Yeah. Just why you pay attention to that next time. It's just so simple. And what Caitlin Clark wouldn't be able to grasp that. Look at something that you're talking about, and can see it on the floor because it's on film. They say, look, see right here, you missed that right there. So you're basically saying Caitlin Clark is missing shit or she not running the shit right. That's what she's saying to us. Nobody, you can't deny this, man. Adrian Ross, I want to see you deny this. I got to call you on this one. I got to see you deny. What, is she not saying Caitlin Clark don't run her offense correctly in this? Like as if Caitlin Clark isn't the offense and everybody should move how she moved off of her actions because all eyes is on her and it makes everything easier for everybody else to score points. Shouldn't that be the offense when Caitlin Clark is on the floor? Not this offense you got? That you got her saying she needs to be better at learning from the sideline? This is fucking crazy.
Success that we've had, because of how we've had to play. And then our job is to reintegrate her and allow her to do what she does best. And hopefully, some of absorbing some of that, being around our coaches, sitting by our coaches on the bench, listening to some of the things that we're talking about, some of the things that we're looking for. Just hopefully it gives her a different perspective.
Hopefully it gives her a different perspective. Wow. Okay, so what perspective does she have? So, see? Yeah, when you let a person talk long enough, they'll tell you, listen, they'll tell you who they are, what they really about. So what perspectives? So again, this tells me that Caitlin doesn't see what you're saying as a benefit to how she plays or her style of playing. And this is wild. That's what you're saying. That she still needs to learn with the coaches on the sideline and listen to the assistant coaches. This number one player in the country, 4th MVP. Oh my God. 4th finished MVP in a rookie season. Broke 62 records, set a few records. Oh my God. Brought everything to the WNBA, raised everything up by 600ths of percentages. She led the league, broke the record in assists in WNBA history. Tied Candace Parker for triple doubles already in one season in 44 games. Like took Candace Parker 17 years. Got a team to the playoffs her first year with a coach that got fired. That wasn't mean that she wasn't even that good. That wasn't even a reason they made it to the playoffs. Like they made it to the playoffs in spite of that coach. That coach got fired even though they made it to the playoffs because it was easy to see that we made it to the playoffs not because of the coach, but because Caitlin Clark and the team came together and played Caitlin Clark's style. So the only thing Caitlin Clark needed was better players than a Katie Lou Samuelson or a Greasy Burger or a Christy Wallace or an Alyssa Smith. Caitlin Clark proved that, hey, even with a shitty coach, I can still get us to the playoffs. Even with bad refereeing, I can still get us to the playoffs. Even with a horrible, crazy, gruesome schedule starting out, I still got us to the playoffs. All I need is to give me a few other good pieces besides all these bad ones like Katie Lou Samuelson, Erica Wheeler, Greasy Burger, Christy Wallace, all these bad players, Alyssa Smith. That's 5 bad players I just named. Just give me something better than them and we'll be fine. And the coach that's not a dumbass. And Stephanie Metheny White, hey, you're the biggest. Again, no, you're not. You're not even that. you're just a hired hand. You're a hired DEI person who will do whatever, say whatever the powers that be want you to do and say when it comes to Caitlin Clark. Point blank, period. When it comes to Caitlin Clark. You are a hired hand, a professional soul seller, long-time soul seller. Do whatever's clever for the go along, get alongers. And that's what you about. Point blank fucking period. She not a bad well, yes, she is. That Vanderbilt record says, yeah, you're a bad coach.
Talking about her Arizona run and like pose and all of that, and she's talking about how she kind of this experience helped her remember that that's who she is. I'm curious if you've had any moments where you've seen her sort of get that swagger back.
Yeah, I mean, so
you've had any moments where you've seen her sort of get pose and all of that, and she's talking about how she
more Ari questions. This whole damn near press is about Ari McDonald. That's crazy. But Aaliyah Boston was just named Player of the Week. But we're talking about Ari McDonald, who y'all mean to tell me this not scripted? Aaliyah Boston, 3-time All-Star, just won Player of the Week on this 5-game winning streak. But we talking about Ari McDonald on every question. This not scripted? You don't think this is scripted? So I know we mad at White for bigging her up so crazy, but look at the play. Look at the choice of questions the reporters are asking. This is scripted. This is set up this way. Who's talking about a backup point guard soon to be? Who like this? Like as if she's just been like as if she's on an MVP. You would think Ari McDonald is on an MVP run right now. You would think she's in the MVP race. You think she's in the MVP race right now? you think she's an MVP candidate? Like I said, meanwhile, AB just won Player of the Week. We're talking about Ari McDonald.
Remember that. That's who she. Coach Ari was talking about her Arizona run and like pose and all of that, and she's talking about how she kind of this experience helped her remember that that's who she is. I'm curious if you've had any moments where you've seen her sort of get that swagger back.
Yeah, I mean, so much about players in this league and especially players who have been in different situations. It's just about finding the right fit. It's about allowing Ari to be Ari.
Yeah, allowing Ari to be Ari. No, it's about allowing Caitlin to be Caitlin. Are you kidding me? Did you just hear what she said? A lot of players, it's about them in this league, about finding the right fit. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. Wait, go back just a little bit. Go back. What did you say?
In different situations, it's just about finding the right fit. It's about much about players in this league and especially players who have been in different situations. It's just about finding the right fit. It's about allowing Ari to be Ari and to find her spots on our team. And you can start to see that. You started to see that confidence, I felt like, very quickly when she came to our team, and not afraid to make the play, not afraid to set the tone. And then you see her make dagger shots, and yeah, you see the pose, you see the flexes, you see all of that. And for a lot of players, it's just about finding the fun again.
Oh, for a lot of players, about finding the fun again.
Right. It is a job. It is a grind. Jobs are hard to come by. But remembering why you started playing the game in the first place. And I feel like Ari's having fun. She's at her best when she's having fun. And we're just fortunate that she's on our team.
Wow. 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 I am appalled, my G. I am appalled, my G. This is spooky hours. Yo, she talking about her like Michael Jordan, and she really is. Again, I told y'all, but again, they even asking her questions about her like as if she's Michael Jordan. You would have thought Ari McDonald was Caitlin Clark the way they keep asking her questions. We know they only allow a certain type of people in these rooms with the WNBA media. They only allow a certain, you can't come in there and say nothing that's going to ruffle any feathers. So they have a script on what this is going to be around, what we questioning around. They hyping Ari up to take over this team. I'm trying to tell y'all for the rest of this season. Because again, I believe the WNBA is done after this season. So this would be Caitlin's last season. Caitlin's last hurrah will be on the bench in the WNBA. Mark my words. Hearing this, mark my words, this is done. Again, they asking questions. See, it's not just her. So I understand. That's what I say. I want y'all to understand. It's always bigger. It's the top. This is all coming from the top. She's playing along with the script too. Nobody's this dumb. Ari McDonald got off the Sparks team because they signed a star player in Kelsey Plum that plays her same position. So they said, no, we don't even need you coming off the bench for this. You got to go. We don't need to re-sign you. We're putting money over here and over here and over there. We have a prime ball handler and playmaker and scorer in Kelsey Plum. So when we do take Plum off the ball, we're going to have a person that's bigger, like a Ray Burrell, who can guard a lot of different positions, who's feisty, and another player, so on and so forth, that can take Kelsey Plum off the ball, but we still can shoot. So here you are. No, I don't need an Ari McDonald who's small, and I got a Ray Burrell, and I'm trying to run Ray Burrell, Ari McDonald, and Kelsey Plum. No. So bye-bye. Thank you, but no thank you for your services. Now, here we go picking her up, and now all of a sudden everybody talking about Ari McDonald as if she's fucking Michael Jordan, as if she's Caitlin Clark. You got to ask yourselves, why are they keep asking so many Ari McDonald questions? Like as if she just won Player of the Week. Now, if she wrote Player of the Week, if she won Player of the Week, then maybe I can see you asking. But no Natasha Howard questions, no Aaliyah Boston questions, no.
In talking to some players and coaches around the league, they've said that the biggest evolution they've seen in the game over the last few years has either been basic play, style of play, or even the way that players take care of their bodies and stuff. During your time in the league, what has been the biggest evolution you've seen in the game?
Well, there have been a lot. Obviously, we don't know what we don't know when young in the league, and I've been around this league for 25 years. But I think that you see the players are more talented than they've ever been. They're more versatile than they've ever been. These women have grown up only knowing the WNBA. And so seeing themselves in these systems, seeing themselves in these arenas on the floor, challenging themselves to get out of their comfort zone and be better. And I think that the game, because of that, the game is more versatile than it's ever been. We look at, the WNBA and playing 5 out and playing in flow and, utilizing point forwards and utilizing, 5 players as hubs, much like you see in the NBA. I think it's just the evolution of the game. I think it's in great hands with these young players, and they're going to continue to propel it for the next level. And it's a great challenge for coaches to get outside of our comfort zone and to try to be as creative as possible to put these players in positions for success.
That lady's a joke. She a joke, folks. Wow. That's crazy work. That's crazy work right there, man. Damn, Fly Hippie in the building. Shout out to Fly Hippie. What's up, family? Oh, man, it's good to see you over here, man. I love your content, man. Love your demeanor about a lot of things, too, man. I can't be as smooth as you, though. You a smooth dude. You keep it smooth, and I like that about you. Keep it real smooth, and shout out to you being a family man, too, man. Man, did y'all that was crazy to witness right there, man. That was crazy to witness. I can't believe my ears. I can't. Again, this league is out to sabotage Clark, y'all. All of this is all this is bananas. It's beyond us. That's why I can't root for the Fever. I can't root for the WNBA. I can't root for them. I can't root for the entertainment industry, period. I'm against the entertainment industry, period. Now I watch documentary series a lot, but I do like some movies. I like movies. I can't lie about that. I really don't watch football no more. I don't watch the NBA no more. I seen Caitlin Clark. Listen. LaMelo Ball. I watched LaMelo Ball. Then he kept getting hurt. Football, Tom Brady. Tom Brady and the Patriots. Then it was Tom Brady, and wherever Tom Brady went, I went. Tom Brady. Tom Brady retired. Football's terrible. All the quarterbacks are terrible. It's terrible. NFL's terrible. And so I don't really watch the NFL no more, unless it's playoffs or something. Yeah, Caitlin Clark is something different. And so, yeah, all that what she just said, the WNBA, the players getting better, this, that, and other. Yeah, no. No, it's regular basketball. Stop playing with us. That's regular. That's nothing special about a lot of players. Kelsey Plum was out here nasty tonight. But I know an 8th grader. I got an 8th grader who played like Kelsey Plum. That again got more skills than Kelsey Plum. I got an 8th grader I coached that got way more skills than Kelsey that would eat Kelsey Plum ass up. You hear me? Fly Hippie say, much love, fam. I appreciate you. Same here, man. Love the content. Keep up the great work, man. Salute. So, yeah, man, I can't hold you. I understand that there's some good players in this league, but nah, I wouldn't be watching this stuff if Caitlin Clark wasn't playing. I wouldn't be saying I'm a fan of. I didn't even know what a fever was unless I checked my temperature and it was above 100. I didn't catch no fevers. You understand me? I didn't know. I was living in Las Vegas and didn't know they had a championship team in the Aces. I knew about the Las Vegas Knights, the hockey team, more than I knew about the WNBA team. Like, stop playing. I'm not here to watch these girls play net. Now, again, we've become invested into different storylines and all of this other stuff that's going on. So now we paying full attention to this stuff, and we have to pretend like we like this shit. We don't like this shit. I don't know why y'all be playing like y'all like this shit. We do not like this. Now, Fly Hippie, that he's been, to me, I think Fly Hippie, he has been an advocate of watching women's basketball for a long time. He know his stuff. He know his WNBA. He know his stuff, and that's what's up. But listen, and that's cool. But a lot of we're not watching this. Hey, for Caitlin Clark, we're not watching this at all. We don't even understand it. We don't. Just think, for the majority of it, before Caitlin Clark, did you even think anything of the WNBA? Did you even think about the WNBA? Did the WNBA even call, like, I wonder is there a game tonight? Did you even, did the WNBA? No, you didn't think about this shit whatsoever. They didn't talk about it. We didn't ask about it. You had to be an inside person. You had to be somebody who's just been trying to hold on to it, support it, something like that. But no. We wasn't thinking about no WNBA and who's playing who from even no. It wasn't it. It wasn't it. Oh man. Shout out to the Jetsons from Australia. And I'm in Australia. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, Fly Hippie in the building, man. That's my guy, man. He do great content. Y'all know Fly Hippie. I'm sure y'all know. He be smacking them. Fly Hippie, man, every time I go to one of your videos too, man, boy, I'm telling you, God is good to this young man. I'm telling you, nigga go 1,000 subscribers a day. I promise. Fly Hippie like, man, if y'all can help me, I'm trying to get to 70,000 and 10. The next day, they be like, man, whoa, look at that. We just got to 70,000 to 10. Okay, now we already 71,000, fam. that nigga be so smooth. That nigga be so smooth. He be so smooth on the shits. We had 79,000. Niggas at 70,000 yesterday. Nigga told me I started to take your shit, Fly, on my mama. I started to say, that's a good idea. Maybe I need to start putting my shit up there. Yeah, look, listen, fam. Help me out right here. You see this shit? I said, damn. I said, that nigga smart. That's a smart ass thing, yo. My mom, that nigga smart. I knew he was smart. I promise you. That was smart. Look, Mick started doing it. Mick said, fuck it. I knew it. I said, damn it. When I see Mick do it, I said, damn it. I knew I should have took that shit. I knew I should have followed that. I knew I should have followed that method. That nigga Mick started doing it. Next thing you know, I'm doing it. Fuck it. I'm following the method, Fly. You're going to see my next video. I'm following the method, Fly. I'm following the method, folks. I'm not scared to learn game. I'm going to learn game. Yeah, that nigga got me done. But yeah, Mick started doing it. He started doing the same thing Fly did. I seen Mick shit flying up too. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm copycatting now, goddammit. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. Now that I got your stamp approval, shit, I'm doing it. It's on now. I swear, I thought about a long time ago, like 30,000 subscribers ago when you was doing it. I'm like, man, I should do that too. That's smart. And I kept saying that shit shooting up. I said, damn. No, I can't bite that. I can't do it. I can't bite it. Then Mick did it and his shit flew up. And I'm like, that was smart. That was smart. Yeah, so shout out to you, fam. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to do it. Yeah, because people be looking, they come through to it. And I think there's something about that. It's something about it. Yeah. Because I be trying to subscribe every time, too, when you say it. I be like, yeah, I'm already subscribed like a motherfucker. I'm like, I'm already subscribed and shit. He be like, yeah, if you can help me, I'll be like, yeah, my nigga, yeah. And I'm like, oh, this nigga got me again. This nigga smooth. This nigga got me again. I'm already subscribed, guys. I still be trying to help fam out. I swear to goodness. Yeah. Let's do it again. Shit. All right. Oh shit! I got myself crying, man. That's what I'm saying. That's one thing about me. I don't give a fuck if nobody else laugh. If the shit crack me up, I'm gonna be dying. I don't care if nobody else ain't got to laugh at my shit. I'm laughing. I'm laughing hard too. You see, I'm crying right now. This is hilarious. Oh, like be say, hey man, it's enough people for all. You see, I'm trying to let me see. Hey man, it's enough people for all us, big dog. We have the best community among all of us. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Hey, you see I go on fly, hit me shit up? Hey man, it's enough people for all of us, big dog. We have the best community amongst all of us. Let's get it. That's the shit, boy. That's that shit right there, boy. Yeah. Yeah, that's that shit, man. Uh-huh. That's a smooth dude right there, man. Smooth criminal, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Straight up. Yeah, that's my guy, you know. Man, I need to stop smoking so much weed. I promise you. Yeah. You might say, yeah, I watch all of you guys. Yeah, I'm definitely a consumer. I don't know how I'm definitely a consumer of fly hippie joints. Rachel Demir, the fly hippie, yeah. I'm the Rosalind, yeah. Venom, yeah. I'm a supporter, but definitely fly hippie. It's shit, your shit, boy, your shit on my feed all day long, every day. You know, fly hippie, he be nice. He be nice to the ladies, man. That's what LL Cool. He the LL Cool J of the Caitlin Clark content shit. You know what I'm saying? That's nigga LL Smooth J. Yeah. But I'm gonna get on out of here, man. I'm gonna let y'all get on out of here. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man, for the night, man. Having some laughs. It's always great to have some laughs with y'all, man. And politic with y'all. Keep coming through. Share the video, like the video, subscribe. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.